Hey, what's going on, everybody? I know it's been a really crazy year, and so let's talk about it. Let's talk about the plans that we've got for the project going forward for 2021, as well as do a bit of a recap of this year. But it's also a really nice day outside, so let's, instead of talking here, let's go for a bike ride. You want to join? All right, let's go. Yes, my socks really do have squirrels in canoes on them. Get over it. Now, with it being winter here, my tires are going to have to need a little bit of pumping up. But while we're doing that, let's go ahead and check. So where did we start out this year? Well, back in January, we were prepping for our practice run down in Tampa Bay. And then after our practice run, which went very well, then we started prepping for the real thing. And after some weather delays, we were able to get on the water in March. And things were looking pretty well. And from there, we had determined all of our sponsors and even gotten an interview done with Juliet Rodrigo for the Clio Institute before we even got on the water. So all things were looking pretty well. However, if you have been living under a rock or something, there was a pandemic. And so we had to get off the water for safety issues, as well as the marinas were locking down and I couldn't stay anywhere. Yikes, this one is low. In those first 2 weeks, we were able to cover over 200 miles. And within that, I'm pretty proud that we did 17 days, 200 miles, and so far, 4 or 5 interviews. However, 200 miles and 4 or 5 interviews is not what we set out to do. So we went back to Raleigh and I made a couple more videos about the project and the ICW and things like that, but it didn't feel right. Not on the water, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. I think we're ready to go. So where was I again? Right, we had just finished getting off the water. So we had gotten off the water and created a few videos, one about the ICW, talking about what it is, and then also doing some gear videos. It was really great talking more about different aspects of the project, but that's not really getting at the core of the project, is climate change and storytelling. So then it starts to figure out, all right, what am I going to do from here? And with the pandemic, I have to admit, my drive to create content was not exactly there, but maybe this will be the start of something new. But nonetheless, we're talking about the year that was 2020 and the year that is going to be 2021. think I have found an absolutely lovely bench to take a quick break here. It's been 2 years since this project started, and I find that absolutely mind-blowing. Wait, hold on. Now you all can see my lovely eyes, and I can see you all. But it's been 2 years since I first started this project when I was an intern down in Florida. Kind of crazy to think that. But here we are, and there's a lot to be excited about. I think for this coming year, there's a lot more for this project to be coming forward. We've hopefully going to be restarting the boating portion next year. To get into the details of that a little bit more, I want to get back out on the water as soon as I am vaccinated for the coronavirus. I don't want to get into the politics of that, but that is where I stand. I don't want to get back out on the water until I am properly vaccinated, both doses, so that I can be safe when I am talking with people during my interviews and when I'm out in the water. Because a lot of people think that a big part of this project is just me being out on the water by myself, which inherently, yes, that is a great way for me to socially distance, as well as there's not much of a risk there. But a big part of this project is interviewing people, talking with people, interacting with communities. And I don't want to be doing that if I'm not properly protected, as well as I'm not able to protect the people around me. So that's why I'm not getting back on the water until I get vaccinated. Now it looks like that vaccinations are going to be generally available for the public March, April time. And so hopefully the idea is once I've got my first dose, we'll be about a month away from that, I'll be able to get back out on the water and get this shindig on the road. However, that's 3 months from now, so there's still a lot to do between now and then of reconnecting with communities, creating more contacts, setting up more interviews, as well as some other things I have in the works that are going to start rolling out the next couple of months. Now, another important thing going on right now is that Climate, Kayak, and Conversation has been nominated for the Charity of the Month club called Charitocracy. Now, for many of you, you probably have no idea what that is, so here is a little snippet of what Charitocracy is. Charitocracy is your Charity of the Month club. It's really easy. You sign up and give any amount that you want every month. The minimum is $1, and then you get to help decide how hundreds, if not thousands of dollars are distributed throughout the year to people that nominate different nonprofits, which you can nominate as well. And so for your $1 a month donation, you can help determine how hundreds of dollars are distributed. So Climate, Kayak, and Conversation was nominated, and so if you guys head over to charitocracy.org and then go into the Charitocracy OBX area, you'll find some links down in the description to learn more about how you can get involved, as well as a way to help Charitocracy, as well as help Climate, Kayak, and Conversation get a donation of almost $500 to continue with this project. Now, if you have a nonprofit that you would like to nominate, please go on there and nominate one for your own, whether it's in your community or one that you run yourself. Nominate your own nonprofit and then build community awareness around that. Be sure to check out Charitocracy and help out Climate, Kayak, and Conversation. Get that donation to help this project continuing moving forward, as well as remember all excess proceeds from this project are earmarked for the Environmental Educators of North Carolina. And if you really want to support EENC, you can also go, because they are nominated over at the U.S. National Charitocracy, and you can go vote for them as well. But let's finish up this bike ride because it's a little chilly out here. Whew, man, it's a little chilly and windy out here, but feels good to be back. Let's get this inside so we can get inside, so we can warm up. Alrighty, I'll see you guys up there. Well, oof, hold on. There we go. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that bike ride as much as I did. It has been a long time since I pulled my bike out, and I just felt it's a really good day. I need to get out, relax a little bit, and just take in this beautiful world. But finishing off where we started is our plans for 2021. 2020 was a dumpster fire for a lot of us. It was hard for a lot of creators, including myself, but I'm really excited for what we can do in 2021. I hope everyone has had a lovely holidays, and I hope everyone has a happy new year as well. Thanks again to all the sponsors of this project. If you want to learn more about them, you can go check out my website, climatekayakandconversation.org. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Instagram, and Facebook to keep updated on the project and to learn more about storytelling and its role with climate change. This is something that I'm really passionate about, and I'm really excited to share more of this with you all, because this is what I want to do. I want to do more storytelling, and I think 2021 is the year for that. So thanks so much for sticking around, guys. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you out on the water.